Huh? That's okay. Here.
Yeah, let's see it, Mama. This is memories and these is things for you to
Right.
go back and learn.
Good. So, if you look closely, you all would see the bevel upwards. Right?
Yes, I see.
Got it?
Yes, I saw it.
Good. So you bevel up, which means it's going to be facing that direction at all times. Right? Getting through? Good. So, remember I don't have my blood attaches, so they wouldn't
Miss,
see
look
no
at this,
blood.
eh? The vein red, but
Yeah.
not all the time you see people vein
No,
like
it doesn't
that.
always be like that. Good. So I'm going to stick, and when I'm sticking, I'm going to go at a smooth glide. Because when it is you go like this and it just continue, you're going to be hurting your patient.
Yes.
Right? So you want to go with a smooth glide, as in you're going constantly. So from the time you reach your skin, you should already be sticking and going in smoothly.
Okay.
Right?
So Miss, this angle is what?
This
the
is
10 degree?
the 30 degree. 10 degree would be closer. Well,
Right.
the syringe wouldn't be this big, so it
Okay.
would be more flat like this.
Okay.
Right? So the 30 degree
We are
angle,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because remember, this would be more like a 45 and
yeah.
this would be the 90.
Right.
But we are at a 30 degree angle, right? So when I go in, I'm going straight in.
Okay.
Right? And well, I wouldn't have blood. Let me see. No, he don't have anything in his veins. Oh, look, I get a little thing. Right? So, when it is you in, remember, oh, I should have tied a tourniquet. But when you're in and you see how I got a little drop here, I can untie my tourniquet right away and then continue taking my sample. And then I would take my cotton. I would take my cotton. I'm not going to press on the area because remember the needle is still in. If I press, I'm going to be hurting my patient. Right? So my tourniquet is already untied. I am ready to remove my needle, but I have to secure the area. So as soon as I remove my needle is when I'm going to press to give some compression to stop the bleeding. Right? And then I would fill my blood tubes, which should be close by, in close proximity, and then I dispose of my needles.
So
right? You do not, you do not recap your needles because remember I just stick my patient. I don't know what my patient would have had. And if I trying to recap and for some reason my hand shaking or somebody come and bump into me, I could simply stick myself. Very easy. Right? So you do not recap your needles. This is why you have to have a sharps container very close by that you dispose of your needle immediately. Right? If you have to move from point A to point B with your needles, the most you could do, what they call this method, is fishing your needle into your cap. So you're not going to do this because you can't slip.
Turn it the next way.
Right? No. If it is somebody come and bump into me, this hand, unfortunately, I could simply stick myself. So if I'm going to cap my needle, I'm not going to hold the cap at any point in time. I'm using one hand, which is the hand that the syringe and needle is in, and I'm going to put my needle into the cap like this. And that is how I'm going to cap my needle. But you should not practice capping your needle with your hand going into the needle to put the cap over. Right? And then when you do that, you can simply either press easily when it's in, you press easily and you cap back. But you try to always avoid having this needle dangling anywhere. Right? Yeah, because it's unsafe. So once it's in the cap, then you can come in and then snap it in. Right? But again, it's not advisable. That is only in situations like how it is I don't have a container here right now and I need to go over. So to do that, I need to secure my needle nevertheless. Because if I walk in with this and it's not secured, someone could come up to me, I could get frightened and you know your first reaction is to do something.
Always busy in the hospital.
Or even same time this could simply slip from my hand and some reason it sticks somebody else, it even fall on my foot and it stick me.